Ladies and gentlemen, one of my favorite guests is back again. We're going to be speaking to Joe, the pond tech here at Webs Online. And something I thought was interesting is the amount of experience that this guy has. I mean, he has been in the pond industry for almost 20 years. So let's go talk to him and let's see what a life inside of the pond industry sounds like and what kind of experience that gave him. Because he was a young man when he started and he found a life and a career doing something that he loved. And I thought that you guys would enjoy hearing that story. So let's jump right into our conversation with Joe, the pond tech here at Webs Online. All right, ladies and gentlemen, just two dudes sitting on a bunch of pond kits doing pond-related things. So I was watching the Webs Wednesday trivia videos, and something came up, and you actually did one of the questions on how long you worked in the industry.
Yeah.
And I was really surprised. You said it was 20 years.
About 19, which is roughly the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, at that point in time, yeah. So tell me, like, if you don't mind, like, what were you, like 14 years old when you got into this?
No, I'm actually a lot older than that.
Oh, excellent. He aged well.
Yeah. So I was roughly 19.
Oh.
Yeah.
And what was it?
Right in college. It was actually just a part-time job at a local garden center nursery, and one of the departments was aquatics.
And what were you doing, like, in the very beginning? Because, I mean, here's the thing, we're in a warehouse. There are thousands and thousands of different items in this warehouse.
Yeah.
And to know how every single thing will interact with something else,
yeah.
I mean, you're truly a specialist in this industry.
Yeah, so I mean, obviously the first thing was just a general training program. Every Saturday I would come in for a couple hours, you'd learn liner sizing, pumps, filtration, and back then it was not as advanced as it is now, so it wasn't a ton to know, but that was the kind of the foundation, was just Saturday classes in college.
And were you just doing sales, or at that point in time were you actually out servicing pumps?
First it was primarily just at the store.
Okay.
So mainly busiest Saturdays and Sundays. We sold fish, plants, a small amount of pumps, filters, liners. So basically just weekends primarily.
Right.
Yeah. But then over time, one of the guys that used to work there actually started building ponds on the weekends, and obviously needed help because it's a lot of digging.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So you're out there on the weekends doing the shovel business.
Yeah. So those are actually sometimes weekdays, weekends, primarily at the store, and then days after classes I'd be out building hundreds of ponds, servicing ponds, building them. So that firsthand was really great knowing that one friend.
And I mean, so you're in college and you've obviously stayed in this industry for going on 20 years now.
Yeah.
So when you were younger, what was it that you enjoyed most about getting into it? Was it just learning an industry?
I think a lot of it was my father had an aquarium in our basement for maybe just a couple years, and just that remembrance and that love just kind of stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, I mean, I remember when I was 19 and you're in college, you're like reading books, you're doing all this stuff, and there's no like real world application of anything at all.
Yeah, I think a lot of it was, sitting for extended periods, obviously getting your education, but then getting out in the field and actually getting your hands dirty is just a great experience.
So after that college experience, was it Webs right away that
No, I actually stayed local to that garden center for probably 10 years.
And then Webs picked you up?
Webs scooped me up.
Excellent. And how long have you been here?
Probably about 6, I think, 7.
6, 7 years?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, guys, so, there's only a handful of people who can turn what is a hobby into a career. And I would say, there's a lot of people out here watching this that would consider you to be a lucky guy.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, there you go. So if you guys have any questions, he's actually still on the ground answering the calls, and you can tap into 20 years of pond experience if you just contact the Webs phone number, ask for the tech department.
Okay.
Boom, you get Joe.
Right away.
All right, guys, till next time, take care. Enjoy your ponds. Could you guys imagine doing something that you love day in and day out? And I hope that everybody out there gets at least a little bit of that pleasure when you're out hanging next to your pond and just enjoying those koi, getting some peace and relaxation. So next time, guys, if you have any questions, you can reach Joe very easily, actually. He answers all of our customer questions for any technical issues. If you guys have a pond-related question, you can always email it to Pondcast at Webs Online, and you can get all of your supplies right here at Webs Online as well. Until next time, take care. Enjoy your pond.